Today we're going to be working on our animal adaptation research in media. We'll be using two databases to help us complete our research, Discovery Education and SIRS Discover. We also have some books that we can use as additional resources. This research project ties in with our science, animal adaptations, and then we'll be completing our final project in art class. The first thing we do when we log in, we see this home screen. We're going to double click on the Internet Explorer icon, and that'll open us up to the Carroll County homepage. From here, we want to go to the star, and that'll open up our favorites. We want to find Destiny, and click. That'll take us to our Destiny page. We're in Manchester Elementary, and now we see Manchester's Destiny homepage. Here are our databases, and to start, we're going to use Discovery Education. So if I click, Discovery Education will open for me. Since I'm logged into the computer, it'll automatically log into Discovery Ed, and I should see my name on the screen. We're going to be using this search bar right here, and this is where I can search to find my resources. So if I already know what animal I want, I can start by typing in that animal and the word adaptations. And those will be my two keywords that I'm searching. Once I search those keywords, it'll bring back any resource that matches or has those keywords in the description. I can narrow down my results by selecting the level or by selecting the type of resource, just videos, just text. I can scroll through and see which resources I think would be my best fit. I'm going to start with this Polar Adaptations video segment. If I click, it'll open. There are sometimes full videos and sometimes segments. The full video is just Polar Bears Virtual Field Trip. It's broken into 3 segments. I want the segment on adaptations. That's my research. And I can read a little description right here under info. It says it takes a look at how polar bears behave while hunting. This segment illustrates the different adaptations polar bears have to survive and thrive in frigid temperatures. This seems perfect for my project. I can also look down here and see the keywords that are tagged with this resource. Since adaptations is a keyword, I know this will most likely help me with my research. I can go back up and click play to begin playing the video. I can pause it anytime that I find a fact that I want to write down. If I hear something from the video that I want to use on my organizer, I need to make sure that I paraphrase. Paraphrased is just putting it into my own words. That way I'm not taking someone else's idea. So when I hear a fact that I want, I can pause the video and paraphrase it to put it on my organizer. If I'm using information from this source, I have to make sure that I cite my source. If I come down where it says Citations and click, it already will have it cite it for me. This is the part of the citation that I need: the title of the article, Polar Adaptations, the database, Discovery Education, and then the publication year. This publication year is important. 2015 is pretty current, so that means my information is going to be pretty current. You want to make sure your publication is fairly current. And then I just need the website, just discoveryeducation.com. This is what I will write on my sources used, and then it's just letting me know where I got my information. Once I'm finished with this source, I can hit the back arrow, or I can hit this Discovery Education to take me back to the home page. And then I can continue looking for other sources. If I'm not sure on the exact animal I want, I can just use the keywords animal adaptations. And that'll bring me any resource that discusses animal adaptations. This reading passage looks like it might be a good choice. And if I click, it gives me some examples of animals that have adaptations, and this might help me come up with an idea. I can do penguins or porcupines. If I click on the next page, I can see that there's also some other animals, Arctic fox and desert fox. And this will help me get some ideas. That is Discovery Education. Now, in order to use SIRS, I just click back up at the top, and it will take me back to my Destiny homepage. If for some reason I X out of this, remember I just go back to favorites to open it. Here are my databases again. I find SIRS Discover. And it should automatically log in. In case it doesn't, check for the password and username that'll be written on the front board. In case it's not logged in, I would just have to enter those, and then it'll bring me into my SIRS Discover. Right here is the search bar for SIRS. So again, I can just type in those keywords. And it gives me some ideas of articles as I'm typing too. And then I can go through, see what sources there are available. I can change the range over here, and this goes by Lexile levels. So if I remember my SRI score, I can search so I just see articles that match my score. I can also change the source type right here, just like I did with Discovery Ed. And then when I find an article that I think I might want, I click, and it'll open up the article for me. SIRS is nice because it will read the articles to you if you just click the play button at the top. Also with SIRS, if I find something that I want, I just take that information, I paraphrase it, and then I have to make sure that I cite my source. So if I click citation, it'll take me to the citations for SIRS, and same thing. I copy that article title, the resource, the publication date, and then the website. And this is SIRS Discovery. So again, our two options are Discovery Education and SIRS Discover as our databases, and then we also have some books that we can use as well. Remember, if you have any questions, just raise your hand to ask. Happy researching!